Hey guys, so I wanted to come on here really quick to share with you some of these perfumes that was my mom's. I was getting my empties out because I had been cleaning and stuff and I need to do that video. But anyway, so I was gathering up my stuff and I ran into some of these. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4. My mom had tons and tons of like perfumes, and these 3 here is all that I kept. And this one here I considered hers because the last time she was at my house, I guess it was about a week before she passed, and then like whenever I was pregnant with Gracie, she had used this a lot whenever she'd come over there and see me and stuff, me and Katie. And anyways, this is the Shania Twain, and this one was mine. So I'll start off with this. I used to wear this like all the time, and I've not even sprayed it in forever, just because honestly I don't even get them out. They're in my cabinet. But this is a very musky, just a very sassy scent. And I had this on one day, and she was over there and she was like, I need some of that. And I said, well, get you some of it. I said, you can have it if you want it, because me and her would like switch out, you know. And this video is hard for me to talk about. But anyways, I was like, you can have that one. And she would always like give me one of hers or whatever. And she's like, no, I don't want to take that. She was going to get it, but she never did get to. And so after she passed away, I had this, and I never did wear it. I tried to wear it and just never could, because it just reminded me of her so much. So this is the Shania Twain by Stetson. I don't even know if you can even get this anymore. But I got this at Walmart one year on a Black Friday. Or actually it was after Christmas, how they marked down their perfume sets and stuff 50% off. And that's where I got that. This is a very good scent, but this one here was going to be hers. She never did get it, so, and I never do wear it. It's just one of those things. I kind of sort of wish that I kept, like she had a lot of perfumes and stuff. Like a lot. She was just like me. That's where I get my perfume loving stuff, and like candles and lotions and stuff like that, because she was the same way. The only thing different about her was she didn't wear makeup. Like she didn't wear makeup. But everything else was just like me and her was like this, totally. And I'll never forget, like she came over to the house. This is like I was pregnant with Gracie, and she came over to the house, and I was like, I'm gonna paint your toenails. I had these cute little butterfly stickers, and I painted them red, and I put those stickers on her toes. And she was like, people's gonna say something. I said, who cares, you know? And she liked them, like she really do, like she loved it. Anyway, so the Shania Twain. So these perfumes, like I grabbed a hold of this one whenever I was getting some of this stuff out that I had put like on the side there to where I could grab, and it cut my heart like a knife. This here is the Cool Water, and this is the men's one. And I remember, I don't spray a lot of this because it's just, you know, one of those things. You just, it smells so good. She had this one on like during like the times that I would see her before she passed away, and then like that year, like this was her scent, she would wear it. And it is a man top smell, and I always wondered, I was like, why do I like smells like that? Totally my mom, like she loved the same scents that I did. And I remember one day she was doing something, I think I might have went to her house and my stepdad's house, and I had went up there. She would always cook for us and stuff. Me and Katie. At the time, I didn't have Gracie during that time. But anyways, excuse me. I had went there and I said, Mama, what kind of perfume do you have on? And she's like, well, it's something Paul got for me that I picked out at the, I forgot where she said she was at. She was at some fancy store. And I was like, man, that smells good. And she's like, well, it's men's cologne, but I like it anyways. And I said, well, that sure does smell good. I said, but it's loud. And she laughed about it and chuckled about it. And I spurted a couple of spurts on. But when she passed away, she had this in her purse. So I held on to her purse. But I like several of the men top smells that I wear. Sometimes, like, I pair them with other stuff, and so it's kind of could be, you know, either or. And that's totally where I get that from her. But I don't have these out and about. I just have them in under my sink in the bathroom. Just because it just hurts me really bad. And I happened to open this one up. I don't even know why I grabbed it. I think I was just looking. And I'm like, well, let me smell that. And I smelled it and I was like, oh my. She was totally like me. Totally. And then another one of her scents that she would wear. Like I said, these are just the ones that I kept because when she passed away, I just grabbed, like, it was so hard for me because when she passed away, I had to go over there and literally clean her crap out. And I was devastated. I was hurt and I couldn't do it. Like, I literally packed stuff up and I kept, like, the valuable things that I thought that was dear to me, and the rest I just left behind. Kind of wish that I didn't do that, but, you know, the grieving process or whatever, that's the way I had to go. So I only grabbed a couple of these. And she had some expensive perfumes. Like, I think I left them with my aunt, which she passed away a couple of years ago. This one here, I can't spray this one because it's crazy how stuff like this will, like, grab your heart. Like, it totally does, and it's crazy. But this one here, this is Surreal. And it's by Avon. I think she paid, like, at the time it wasn't on sale. It was like, I think it was like $15 or something. $15 or $16. And she's like, what's on sale now if you want to get you some of it? And I remember her at church, which I had Katie. And she would come to church and she would wear, like, white dresses and, like, purple dresses and just, like, different stuff. Blue jean skirts, stuff like that. And one night she'd come to church and I was like, Mama, what is that? I said, that smells really good. She said, yet again, it's that stuff Paul got me from Avon. She would always order perfume and wear it. But this one's a very soft, it's just like very feminine. And it smells so good. Kind of like flowers and like powderish or something, I don't know. So I've never worn this ever. I think I did try to spray it on me like maybe a couple years after she died, and I literally had to take my shirt off and throw it in the dirty clothes and get another one because I just couldn't bear it. But as you can see, there's just like that much in there. She had tons of lotion, just like all kinds of stuff. And then the next scent. Now, I have worn this one a couple of times, but I try so hard to want to wear them. And then if I ever try to, I just can't. But this one used to be one of my favorites too. I think that I had a sample of this one time, this Clinique Simply. And she had purchased this one at the daggum flea market, and the reason why I know is because this sticker back here, and she peeled it off. She was a mess. I think she paid like $20 for it or something, and she would crack me up because like this one's one of my favorites, and she got this one. I have worn this a couple of times, but I just don't wear it no more. I had went over there and I said, Mama, you got any perfume, like new perfume? And she had another bottle. It wasn't this one, but it was something, it was Clinique, but I think it was something different. And I went into spraying it, and she was like, don't spray too much. She said, that stuff's expensive. I'm like, well, you got to have a lot on there, you know. But she really cracked me up, and like we would laugh so much. But anyways, I know this video probably isn't nothing to you all, but I just figured I would share some of these perfumes of my mom. I have shared these a couple of times, like on Facebook and Instagram back in the day. But it's just so funny how one thing can just draw you back. You know? Life is so short. It's like you live and then it's just, you know, you're gone. But anyways, and whenever I reached for this one a minute ago, I was like, OMG, I'm like, that's totally where I get that from, because I totally dig like cologne-ish scents sometimes. And it's not all the time, it's more so like fallish, you know, because that's like she would wear this one during the fall time. But I think that's where I got that from. My mama, she loved that stuff. And I sure do miss her. Every time, like, for her birthday and stuff, should be like, I just want some candles for my birthday and perfume. And I would go to the flea market. They had these handcraft, like, candles there. And I would get candles there and perfume. They had like really good perfume, like name brand, for like really cheap, like $15 to $20. But anyways, this here, that's a picture of her. And it's not going to zoom in, but I can't remember. Caitlin was probably like not even a year old, maybe a year old. But this here was like back in Thanksgiving. She had like, she wasn't showing her teeth right here. I don't even know, like, I think we were talking about something and she was like, well, hurry up, let's get this picture or whatever. But anyways, because I would always like take pictures. And she had the prettiest smile. Like, I mean, she did. Like, every time, like, you would see her smile, it would like light the room up. And this picture here, it's weird because I can't remember where I was going, and I had a bunch of papers and stuff because I was like, I don't know how this stuff got in my car. But anyways, like, I had been like thinking about her and missing her. Okay, so something happened with my storage out, like it was popping up crazy crap, so I had to like delete some crap on my phone. But anyway, so I had been like missing her like a whole lot like that week, and I had lifted up it was my, you know, the sun visor thing that you know, like you can like pull down and keep the sun out of your face. I had pulled it down, and this fell out. And I had put it up there and not even remembered it. And so I was like, well, thank you, Mama. And she was like, it's funny how the Lord can, like, you know, let us know that they're still with us, and they, you know, even though they're gone, they're never forgotten. But anyways, I'm glad that I still have this. I actually had this on my refrigerator. And I think the picture had gotten ripped. And so I just finished ripping it and just kept it like that. And I put it up in there on my refrigerator. I don't have but like one, and I got this one, and then I got one hanging up, like one big picture hanging up in my kitchen. That's it. I just, I don't know, just really it hurts my heart to see like pictures of her, so I try to keep them to where, you know, you can't really see them that much. And then I do have one of my grandma up. But anyways, guys, I just thought I'd share that with you all, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.